To the channel, Pilot Ryan here. In this video, we're going to Birmingham RC Club in Alabama for the Bigfoot show. And this particular video is all about Ben Harbor's C47. This is scratch built, basically blown up from flight test plans, but using like blue construction foam, just a little tiny bit of wood, and some real ingenuity to get this giant quarter scale C47 to fly off of electric power. We had him on our live stream Saturday night. I'll put that in the info card if you want to hear Ben talk more in depth himself about what went into this aircraft. I just think it's really neat. He's a total treasure to the community of RC pilots and enthusiasts. So I'm going to put loads of links in the description to Ben Harbor. All his socials, where you can find him and track what he's doing. He does a lot of cool one-of-a-kind projects that we can all actually really enjoy and learn from as well. So check that out. This is just one of many to come from the Birmingham RC Club's Bigfoot show in Alabama. Enjoy the flight. We'll see you in the next one. Check Ben out. Whatever, Schmeva. What's going on? We are just feeling. Hello. Hello. What's up with my computer, G? Oh my gosh, this chair. Just the absolute worst. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my garage. How are you? How are you? I got coffee. It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday night. I'm drinking coffee and I'm nuts. Plugging in my phone, hanging out with the kids all day. Dad, you in here? I'm going to do roll call here in a minute. Dad, I tried to send you a picture today. What's up, Dylan? Y'all missed some good crawl. What's going on with the computer? Oh my goodness. Don't give me this. You see it? Cool. We went and played disc golf today again. It's awesome. So, goodness sakes, hopefully the computer now holds up. Do a little roll call here. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Dylan, what's happening? Slow Flyer 85. Dylan, well, that's nice. We got to get out there. I mean, I honestly, all year I have to get out there. So it's never going to stop. But if it's nice, we should definitely take advantage. There's a bunch of stuff to fly. Get you on the sticks too. Wild Bill, Eric Tennant. Good to see everybody. Eddie K, Reckham Roy. Yeah, new night. Nope, I have not flown that thing yet. I'm looking forward to it though. I gotta get it built and get it up in the air as well. Flightline V25. Dylan, let's go. That'll be good over by you. But man, it is so hard for me to get away in the afternoons right now and Christmas time. So it's like it's gotta be like mornings on the weekend is the only time. CVO Hobo, what's up? Ken Bird. And you guys noticing some of my links are dead now in descriptions as well, like some of the other guys too on YouTube. Philip Cochran, what's up? Michael Bear. Justin Ward, what's going on? Writes a Ken Bird. Bill Roy, JCB. Looks like most of you got the memo. Slow Flyer 85, Paul McNeil, Dylan. It'll be gone this coming weekend. Man, I'm keeping the leaves off the tracks, dude. I mean, it's deer hunting. You can't shoot it unless you're going to eat it, bro. You going to eat it? You can do whatever you want. I'm saying you got to eat it though. That's me. I mean, I grew up eating them. They're good. So there should be a minivan behind me, but there's not. Crawling was good, except you bastards weren't there, Kelly. Venison's great. It's good. It's going to stay good all winter. I got it blown off looking fantastic. I've got some servo swaps to do. Did you try that Eco Power yet? And I cannot keep the Hobby Wing power systems in the shop. I've been wanting one, but I keep selling them. Which reminds me, I need to do some orders this evening as well. I'll be at the shop tomorrow. Early. Yeah, Philip, I knocked some of it off. I didn't really mean to do as much, but it's okay. Oh, we don't need snow, bro. Rogers RC Aviation in the house. Yeah, I got beadlock. What, tonight, right now? No, I'm not doing any beadlocks, but I put some on my FJ. Looks good. I filmed some of the racing Saturday as well. I'm gonna put together some cool short form on it that's better than the just the stream from the place. It deserves it. A good video of the racing program. Jeff Adams, what's happening? Killer Planes in the house. TRX4M crawling. Yeah, I need to get some more of those. I haven't gotten any yet. The power wagons and trailers. I got that mini Moab going, but it's like there's definitely opportunities for more, just not there. You know? Like, you like that Ascent, huh? I wish I liked how it looked better. But yeah, you get yours dialed in, it sounds like. Madhouse, what's going on? This stupid electricity. Yo, I'm about to oil this chair right now. Hold on. Like, literally, I'm oiling this chair on the stream. I can't stand it. It's got to be right there. It's a beast. Kirk's Tuesday night. I might be able to do that. I might be able to do that. That did not do it yet. I hate WD-40. That stuff stinks. I'll be all right in a second. I'll be all right in a minute. It can only be this area that's squeaking. And now, the chair's telescopic. So it should be fine now. Nah, it's good. It's good. Link's not in the distro. Dude, this chair is older than you, Dylan. So, what are we talking about? Planes, dude. Crawling. Yeah. Kelly, talk to me about Tuesday. Normally, I'll race on Tuesdays, but it's okay. I would come over and crawl at 6:30 when I get across town instead of racing on Tuesday. I won't miss the Saturdays though. So yeah, Sunday night. I tell you what, it feels like Saturday now, but all day it did not. All day it didn't. Make sure you give it a like, dudes. It looks like there's 36 of us. What do you want to talk about? And Wild Bill, yeah, I got beadlocks. And I just did some off camera a couple days ago. Yeah, the chair sounded real bad, but no more. So, oh my gosh. You placed your pre-order for the yellow Ultra Micro Waco. Nice. A good Dylan. Crawler, dude. I would look at the Axial Basecamp kit on the cheap. The Traxxas crawler kits. You've got did I say Vanquish already? Vanquish Phoenix or Pro Ultra. Honestly, like if I'm doing one again, I would build another Vanquish, or I kind of want to build the Axial Basecamp kit. They have the Pro kits, and then there's the Vanquish VRD, but those are really aimed at competition minded crawlers, people. So, man, like, and if you like the TRX, I mean, you already have the Bronco. If you like that, there's TRX4 kits too, with or without all the gear locking and two speeds. Are Viper 90 still moving for you, Eddie? Hardly any planes sell at the shop, to be honest. The beginner planes are the only ones that really sell at the shop. Is there any solid rear IFS front suspension? Proline just announced a front suspension like scissor link kit. And then if you look at Element, which is a Team Associated product, they've got some builder kits too. And I know was it the Tacoma and maybe their Pathfinder thing had independent front suspension, not the scissor link thing that Proline just released, but independent. Yep. So I look at the Element Tacoma and yeah, the Element stuff. And you can find all that stuff. If you're local, of course, I can get it for you. But shop around, look at A-Main, look at Horizon Hobby website, and then send me a bloody picture of what you want. As long as it's not Amazon stuff that I can't get, I'm the man. I got a lot of these race guys hitting me up in Messenger because I've told them to. And they've only known me a couple weeks. So the rest of you guys can figure it out for sure. Yeah, man. I mean, the guys that fly planes around here, they're older dudes and they already got them. They buy glue and hardware. That's about it. And some of the guys do some electric stuff, but most of them, nope. Boss, that's totally true. I'm not even sure if I'd say make their money or like stay open on. It's more like stay open. Keith, just bought a retrack for the 70mm F6 teen, I imagine. The spring is so weak it won't push the gear wheel back out. Huh. Yeah, I mean, Dylan, dude, I got enough stuff there. You could drive stuff and try it out. Balsa kits, they're not coming in for them, John. Unfortunately. I mean, look, I'll sell folks anything that I can get. Here's Kelly's. I'm an older dude that flew planes than Ramsey. Me. Got me into surface. I got planes for sale cheap. Need more crawlers. Yeah, I got two different. You know what, man? You could build a race kit too, Dylan. You got to drive one of my race rigs. I'm telling you. Race rigs or any of the crawlers. Like if you want to check out, you've probably already driven the base camp, but if you want to check out the base camp to decide if that's a kit you might want to consider, or my Vanquish, man, just come see me, dude. I got you. That'd be fun kits too. That'd be fun kits as well. I think it's going to be a cheaper proposition to do a crawler kit in a way, depending on what you put in it. There's basically two different TRX4 kits. One that's got everything, all the stock power system, the servos for the gear, diff, business, and all that. And then there's another one that you have to put in your own power system, which isn't a bad idea either. These Hobbywing power systems, 2-in-1, what, $80, $70? You get a receiver, ESC in the motor, and it's good. It's a P47, Lyndon. Hanging up. John Graham just saw one of the motorcycles. Super cool. Eric Quinn, what's going on? Banana Hobbies just released a 50mm MiG 17. Where's the big whoop button from me? Big whoop. No, it's cool. Check it out. Yeah, 1.2 P47. Eric Quinn, what up? Brian Chambers. Yeah, the buggy and the short course stuff, man. The way we get around on bashers on the oval and stuff. There's a guy that came and raced with us yesterday who was ripping on a 2-wheel drive slash. Ripping. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been selling a ton of buggy and short wheel drive kits. We had 18 guys in one class the Saturday before. And we had 12 or so yesterday. Any word from E-flite for the next 1.2 airplane? Well, they're not telling me. I mean, I didn't even get the Waco. My buddy's got one of each color. And then links are being goofy. The live stream I did Thursday, you can't see the link for the new monster truck for whatever reason. An indoor crawler course would be nice, but it's probably not gonna. We've got that one corner that you can play around on, but it's not enough to like promote it. You know what I mean? I think I'd rather have like fires to hang out by outside right now, because they're gonna try to put an oval in there. You know, a lot of the guys that run short course with this are running oval. Nah, don't give him any hell. It's probably not up to him. There's a bunch of new YouTubers out there who are doing it. I guess I can't explain it. I'm not all in enough. I mean, golly. But anyway, yeah, Rogers, that stuff is a blast. Keith Christie, what size type of car works for dirt track oval? So guys are making like sprint cars out of buggies and stuff. And then a lot of the guys that raced with me were racing short course. They had slashes that they hopped up and lowered the chassis and stuff like this. And there's a lot of classes that are spec class, even where you got to have all the tracks and stuff and the wheels, everything. And so the guys that used to race slashes are turning their slashes into like oval cars. So there's late model, there's Mud Boss, there's like stock. I'm just learning it, but I'm working on a Chevelle body. I've got it painted. I just got to cut it out and put the holes in it. Killer Planes. I have a nice 2 buffet table indoor mini crawler course, but I don't have a 10 scale one. I mean, to do it right, boy, you'd move a lot of dirt, I think. You know what I mean? You'd move a lot of dirt. The beach and the Carbon Z T28 is the only thing boss says he was interested in. I'm getting ready to put together one of those T28s, and I might do a build video on it. And I'm going to put the soft tires on it. And I got a beach too. And when I first had a beach, I didn't have the book. So this time I got a book so I can focus in on how to do the, what's it called? The widget for the elevator to set the neutral position. Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah, man. Makes sense. But I mean, honestly, if you're trudging around in the woods, you'll warm up pretty fast. New Sunday night, Axel. Yeah. New Sunday night. Anybody watching the Raiders and the Jets? How's it going? The Jug, too. I've seen some really nice ones online. I can't do it all, though. It would have to be dope. You can't do that stuff halfway. It would have to be just dope. And the price of real estate, man, it would have to be so stinking cool. And then once you do it right, that's all there is in there. You're not going to do anything else in it. That's what it is. Pretty tough. I mean, ideally, you integrate it with everything, but there's only so much space. And when events are happening, you can't have multiple events hardly, not at our situation, at the same time. So, yeah, it looks like hat cam's gonna be the way for me, unfortunately. So highly edited. Um, Try to get some onboard camera baloney and hat cam it, y'all, because I don't have another way. Yeah, John. I mean, no, I ordered them when they were re-released, like 2 or 3, and I only ever got one. And I told them when they come back, let's talk because I'm not sure I'm going to want them anymore. Because I had guys that said they wanted them, like they always tell me, and then but they don't come. And we didn't talk, and so I'm sitting on 2 of them, and I got one. I had a Viper 90 sitting there forever, but I can't keep the Aero Scouts and stuff in there, which is cool. I fly a big Carbon Z Cub out front all the time, so I'm gonna rock the. As much as I don't want to, like that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to fly the Carbon Z T28 in front of the shop. What, Brian? The race? Rogers said his son got his first EDF flight today. Nice. 2 Carbon Z T28s. Spencer, if that's what you're asking. They're going to have to work something out with the shops to have the kind of points situation because guys, I don't want to talk all the time about how tough it is, but it is stinking tough. Like it wasn't hard before you had to compete with online. And when you say online, what that also means is your suppliers, you know? Yeah. The more you know. Where's that thing from NBC? The more you know. Hindsight's 2020. What would you do now differently? I wish you guys were all local. You know what I mean? You guys that are, gotta come see me. I know you're afraid to because I have so much fun with this stuff. You just don't want to spend all your money. That's okay. You don't have to buy stuff. Check mine out. Yeah, there you go, Brian. I want to do, man, I know y'all, most of you don't care, but man, I want to rock that 4S Mojave too, bro. I don't, um, that could be true, Philip. I don't know if I agree. I think more the bigger than that is the fact that like literally you are competing with who you get it from. And you're their customer service agent out on the street. But you're paying them to work for them, basically, and sell the stuff, carrying the risk. The more you know. I mean, the suppliers, I mean, they're gonna always be a challenge to deal with, but when they are also like actively marketing hard and have all kinds of programs and incentives and this, that, and the other thing, man, it's really tough. And they have it all. Shop's got to pick and choose. Thanks, Dad. Anyways, played frisbee golf today. That was cool. Or should I say disc golf? Because I'm sure it's a problem with frisbee. Rodeo Pilot. My thoughts on the big Hangar 9 Bronco with electric motors. Looks like a fantastic airplane. I never got to fly one. I did film them a few times. Really, really good. Really good. John Brian, do I have an online store? No, because I'm a franchise, I'm not allowed to. But I'm an influencer, so you can still click right through to the websites through pilotryanmedia.com. So, yeah, it's so funny. I mean, a YouTuber ends up with a store, dream come true, can't sell online and convert your audience that you already work so hard to have. It's just the nuttiest thing. But you can still do the influencer stuff. But if you're local, I mean, come on. But yeah, is what it is. You know what I mean? Good thing I love this stuff, or I'd have been done a long time ago. Frolf. Fred Barron in the house. Yeah, John, I wish we were going to. David yourself in the house. What up? There you guys have. Yeah. The MAP, manufactured advertised price doesn't actually bother me. Maybe it should, but the fact that we're supposed to all be the same is good. Not everybody does, I'm sure, but the margins aren't good enough to offer that much in the first. It's not like you can compete much. I think what bugs me is folks mark it up. It's not being undercut. There's no room for it. There's no room for it. Thanks, John. Yeah. Well, if you got a shop close to you, support it, man. If not, click the links in the Discro. You know what I mean? That's why I created the website, so people don't have to go find a specific video and click a link. You just go to pilotryanmedia.com and click whatever brand you want to shop at. Horizon Hobby, A-Main, so-and-so, and such forth. And while you're there, you can pick up a t-shirt and some organic beef sticks as well. Like me. EQ, I mean, I would be breaking the rules if I put it on eBay. Feebay, they're going to get you too. You know what I mean? And people, just because something's priced, like there's people who have the low-C dirt bikes priced crazy high on eBay. That doesn't mean they're getting it. It's the ones that have them at the stock prices that are selling them. These things aren't hard to sell, as an example. So it's like, you don't need to put them on eBay because they're going to go. That's the one thing too. It's like if you're going to sell online, you got to have access to it all. But at a hobby shop, you're picking and choosing what that community and multiple communities want. So the usual suspects is what you keep on the shelf and support as far as parts and things like that. You know what I mean? So there's so much stuff I'd love to have in there, but it's if it's already a struggle to keep in the things that move, you're not going to do a bunch of one-off, you know. I'm not getting a Tamiya drift car semi kit unless somebody asks for it. Special order style, because that makes sense. It's just going to sit there. Same with like nitro cars and things. Wrights has got it. Black Friday and Christmas coming. Man, you guys that shop on Amazon, I got the Amazon too. Right there at pilotryanmedia.com. Cost me about $600 a year to have that website. Thank you. Madhouse says his local quit selling planes and only focus on surface. Yeah. I mean, every hobby shop, most hobby shops that I was in before this one never had much going on for planes and couldn't help you, you know? So when an airplane guy does come in my shop, I mean, they're pumped. They get served, you know? And I can help even the balsa guys and stuff with some builder questions and things like that. But I don't have folks coming in for props and wheels and stuff like that. I really don't. They're not buying the foamies. So, I mean, I'm not stocking. I have balsa and I've got basswood and stuff, but it's not like I got a rack full of covering. You know what I mean? And I'd love to. But yeah, most shops don't. I mean, and I can rotate almost all the stock in the store before half the airplane wall goes. And that's the thing, man. You have to be, I see it all the time when folks are shopping, like, you know, they look at a car and they're like, cool, how fast does it go? But everybody already knows they can drive it. When you look at a plane, you're like, and you see the price, you're like, I'm probably crashing this. If you're new, right? I'm probably crashing this, you know? And stuff that we guys that have been flying for a while take for granted. When somebody does buy a plane and the nose gear's ripped out of the Aero Scout or whatever, and they think they're done. I'm like, bring it in, man. I'll glue it right up for you. Right? And I mean, that's actually super helpful because then they realize, oh, you can keep going with it. But most of them don't unless they come with experience or know somebody, because you think it's a one and done. Like, you think if you're going to wreck it, you're done. But you're not. It's just a matter of fact. I mean, I didn't choose it. But yeah, surface dominates a lot of places. But I mean, airplanes are cool. I mean, the surface stuff is fun and cool. But airplanes, we're different. You know what I mean? It's neat. It's harder. I mean, that's what makes it cool. Partly. Aside from so many other factors. I mean, airplanes are awesome. But definitely being on the ground, I see how easy surface is for people to do. Fly, crash, glue, repeat. So yeah, that's what's up. Turn off my little heater. I don't need it anymore. The best lackluster live stream on YouTube. Appreciate all that you do in and for the hobby, Ryan. Fred, thank you, man. Holy smokes, dude. You guys are nice. I need to do a better job for you on YouTube. But man, I'm just trying to stay alive in town. You know? Good times. Good times. I just need to pull me a Bernie Madoff deal and I'll be all right. You know what I mean? For a couple months. Good old Bernie. Missing a washer. So, thank you, Fred. We all like Ryan in the house. Yeah, Ken. Nah, it's I'm not smart enough to pull that. Anyway, guys, I need a drink. Let me get a video on for you. Roy, that's over, basically. I got to answer my wife real quick. All our cars are still outside. These nuts, says Spencer. Yeah, you know what? I am really happy to be doing this, though. We're back on the 9 o'clock deal because Saturday just was never working out at 9. So it'd be like 9:30, it'd be 10 o'clock, it'd be friends just raised $150K for a guy that needed a lawyer up here. I can't get folks to click the link in the bloody Discro, Philip. How am I going to do that? Yeah, 9 o'clock, digging it. You know what I mean? We're back. It's a different night, but that's okay. At least that it's okay, Roy. He's been back here for months. He's doing something else. I'm running the shop still. There's still a shop in California. And it's got the same name, but we don't have anything to do with it. But I'm all in on Indiana. Right. Get arrested. That's what I need, huh? That's what I need. So, yeah, let me put up a video or something. And give me a minute. I'll dial one in. I'll dial one in here. Let's see, guys. Hey, guys. What should we watch? I can't see you, so it is what it is. We'll put this one on. We'll put this one on. I'm working on it. We have lights on the brand. All right, my name's Pilot Ryan. We are losing sun. It is already down. It's after sunset. But good thing we have lights on the brand new Carbon Z T28. Doesn't look big in the shot, but it's 78 inches long in wingspan. Check this out. It's huge. First flight, no cameraman.
Man, that guy's good.
We're just going to shoot some landings
That guy's good.
and enjoy this thing in the dusk.
These are the kind of videos I can make by myself.
Come to our hobby shops, RC Fun Park in California, Palm Desert, or RC Fun Park, Granger.
Brian, when I get a chance, I do, but I'm stuck at the shop all the time. I'll be right back, y'all.
Let's go. 40-some degrees, about 6:30 in Indiana. Landing lights, nav lights. We've done our pre-flight. Let's go. Oh my gosh, beautiful. bit here. We don't know if we got the gear on that one, but we'll try it the other way. Let's trim it out. I think the yaw needs a little bit of trimming, a little bit of left. Oh, I love the light. But we got to keep it over the runway. Let's see, a little bit of climb. Got a 7,000 in it, a little bit of left yaw, let's do. And we have the flap mix by the book. So we're half flaps, 10% elevator compensation. Gonna line up over the runway here and try to get a shot of these gear coming down. You might be able to see that. All right, we'll come back. Oh, right over the B camera. That should have been amazing. Let's try that. All right, lose the flaps. Let's do some rippers. I got to deal with the telemetry warning on this, and I have an old battery here. High rate.
Right, sir. I didn't have a cameraman for this. Nope. That's all me. That's all me.
Down, full flaps coming in.
Might as well watch it now, I guess.
This thing is so big, don't be intimidated by it. Here we go. Just perfect. Settling in nice.
Boss, there is still a shop in California.
Right last minute. And you can set up reverse thrust.
But it's not me and Bobby.
We're not going to do that right now.
Anymore.
And I'm going to double check the prop, make sure it's all nice and tight.
Yeah, this was all by myself, right? So, but they're a ton of work. It's easier when you have a cameraman. Oh yeah, a ton of editing on this.
And the gear are up.
You guys, if you haven't seen it, you got to go watch it 350 times and comment
Flaps
350 times and share it 350 times.
We get a slow pass.
I did a grass hops on this one too. Frankie, no cramps today. Well, actually, maybe. I played hard all day, man. We did disc golf in the morning, raked the yard, and played football, catch, and baseball or basketball really all day. So maybe it's coming. Never know. One can only hope. Thanks, Ken Bird. Yeah, I'm really pumped to get this back out again. And Eddie K's inspired me, man. I want to. I want to.
So glad to see it coming back like this.
I got to figure out. I'm not going to build it until I know where I'm going to put it. Roy said he watched this at least 10 times. Thanks. I'm pumped about those soft tires. I'm going to try those out. And then this thing needs this like struts, you know. No, there were no bucks, boss. Or people don't get rid of things when there is. Sunset activate.
All right, here we go. Touch and go town.
Touch and go town. We're just gonna sit here and watch it, man. Why not? You can hear it. There it is. What's up, Big Jim? Ha! Wrightsa says it's Sunday, and Fred Barron handed him the basket. Thanks. So yeah, I'm gonna try to take some of Wrightsa's advice, man. He's one of my senior advisors, Emperor Palpatine. If he was a dentist, he could be Emperor Palpatine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the lights are sick, bro.
Full flaps this time.
The lights are good, Fred, for sure. Big Jim, thanks, man. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna take Wright's advice and try to do a build thing. Yeah. One of the guys commented on the live from last night where I was kind of telling everybody, hey, it's going to be Sunday. And he's like, do you sleep? Not a lot. Loving the giant T-28. Nice evening flight off. Thanks, man. Thank you, Big Jim. I got a B-25 for Big Jim. I got to get done. Dude. And that's going to be sick. And I'm sure it's already got suspension and stuff. So it's going to be neat. Kenny, what's up, dude? Did you get the copyright police on you? Did you watch a movie on YouTube last night, bro? Yes. What was going on there? I sent like everybody over on my quick little, shout out. Just kind of reminded everybody I'd be here today instead. And it was
2 meter.
It was very interesting.
Carbon Z T28 back again. The classic lives in a new livery and lights now and upgraded retracts. So this is the base livery that comes out of the box. There are also decals that come with it, and of course the customizing options.
Mike Keller, that's about all I can do though now. I'm gonna have to do hack cam stuff, but nobody's gonna put it together as good as.
Everybody talks about 3-blade products.
I mean, most hack cam videos do suck.
And there are many
but if you mix it up with some other cameras and some B-roll,
used as a 3-blade previously,
you can make something worth watching.
If you've never had one of these before. I'm Paulo Ryan. Thanks for coming by. Stick around, subscribe for more, and follow on social in the meantime. We have a couple hobby shops even now. So check out the locations.
We got one.
The RC Fun Park in Granger, RC Fun Park in Palm Desert, California.
Let's do this. We've got a nearly 90-degree crosswind, and this thing doesn't care. Let's go.
This is the OG right here.
Check out the scale retraction.
I don't want to listen though. I just want to.
Guys, if you were flying off grass, you could easily take off and get off in a hurry. It's got.
We're not going to listen this time. I'm going to let it play, though. Zoomers forever. It was daylight, and I had a cameraman, so we ripped it. Ripped it. Nice job on that cutoff. The end of the video, dude? Is that what you mean? Thanks, CVO Hobo. Zoomers forever. That's right. I didn't see you last night. So we still doing it on Saturday, I assume. Just saw one painted up like Blue Angels. Nice. Look at that. That's a good video too, you guys. That was when those were new. But I re-released that video and cut it up again. Like every time it came back to market, I would cut up one of the old ones. Like original. The original video I did had a ton of onboard camera as well going on. What's up, Airvexed? Yeah, I saw one Blue Angel style. I have to use a hat cam and onboard cam into a video. Got to do what you got to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's hard to go backwards, though. I'm spoiled a little bit with it, but I don't know what else I can do. The sound of the engine, though, the motor. You guys know this one. It's like, it's rowdy. It's got a growl to it. Pretty fun. Pretty fun. Man, this was a while ago. Look at the watermark on here. Axle had chicken. Okay. This is super. You know, this is a show without topics, so being off topic is no problem. But there's nothing more on topic than this. I had chicken fried rice, but I think the vegetable fried rice tastes way better. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You know what I mean? Here, ponder that. What do you guys think? You know, we need consensus here. What do you guys think? Pizza. Solo shot. I've heard of it. I don't think it would do our planes very good, though. I studied up on them a bunch. And maybe they're better now. Oh, Richard. Yeah, the Hurricane, dude. The Hurricane. Hold on. Blast from the past. Blast from the stinking past. Hold on a minute. We're doing this. So I'm going to good video. I'm removing this one. And then I'm going to get out of here. All right. Chicken fried rice. You guys actually answered that. All right. So this is an oldie.
That's how many flights on the Hawker Hurricane right there.
So get a shot of this wing over here. I'll explain some of the damage. You know, I'm at the point in my little RC career where I don't crash into the ground anymore. This, I had a midair with the gentleman filming right now.
That would be Captain Mike.
It would be quite a sight because I came down without an aileron and a big chunk of wing missing and still was able to grease in the landing. Couldn't believe it. And then not a week later, a gasser hit me square in the nose, blew me into 3 bits. I came falling down in the 3 bits. There wasn't any flying that one down. So my buddy Tom Hunt sent me some exhaust stacks because I never found the originals. And I've had to fix it here on both sides and the nose. But I've been flying it since that crash. It's still a Hurricane.
Golly.
Flying with 4,000 milliamp hour 30C batteries. I still fly the stock battery too sometimes. But
I've got it back about 1.5 inches from all the way forward, just because here I am flying on a grass field. That's how I've been doing it. It's a windy day out here. Get a shot of the windsock.
Clear prop.
That's a heck of a takeoff for that plane. That was a ground
So I've got my nice sink rate.
looping machine.
Now I want to keep it here, and I'm pouring the throttle back on. More throttle, more back pressure, fighting the wind, just working it. Sticking with it, sticking with it. I don't know if you could hear it, but boy, as soon as I touch down, I got to pump it some throttle.
I wish somebody would make one of these. Bigger. Yeah, no runway. This is old.
It's crabbing immediately. Wind is coming out of the south. Holy smokes.
I haven't watched this
Clean up the
forever,
airframe a
y'all.
little bit. She's going to be a real joy to get down today. The wind is definitely crosswind coming out of the, we're on an east and west
You have
field.
two Richard.
The
Wow.
wind is coming out of the south.
Jeff, there was no gyro back then, Gigi. You know that's true. There was no gyro in those days. Dude, nothing flies like
You
a
got me right in the
hurricane.
sun, eh?
Monster barrel roll. I don't know if you got that.
Love that plane. You know, honestly, man, once I'm done with them, I don't watch them.
Now I went from electric to gas. This is hybrid.
That's because dude kept hitting me midair. So, yeah. Sounded mean, though. This is OG. Pilot Ryan and Captain Mike, for sure. And for that plane and that wind, that was not bad. I mean, I've learned a lot. But
All right, I'm gonna try to maintain
That
a
plane
nice
was a handful.
descent here. A little power and some back
and it
pressure.
was heavy on the loading. Oh, it's totally an unbalanced prop. Ton of roll and rudder to not go left on this one. I think the real one, they would roll in 6 degrees of aileron and rudder into the trim on the real one. Stick it monkey pants times. Yeah. But I take it, I think this video ends up on a street too. It was real hard not to nose over there. They were mowing the yard with a big cleated tire that was like every 3 inches was another ditch. Just the word. I was working it out, but I didn't know what I was
I had a
doing.
real nice one wheel one.
You had to keep the power on, or you couldn't keep that tail down. It might be pre-monkey pants days. Yeah. Bro, I've never balanced props. Except I would match props on the FMS stuff. When you break a blade, you'd have to weigh and match the props. If you get close, you were good. I drilled holes in them. Ooh, nasty 3-pointer. DX6i, look at that.
All right.
Holy smokes, you see that guy?
Oh, wow.
These were
I
butter
tell you, I
here,
don't
though.
get that on the grass field. That scale.
And
Oh, man.
DX6i, yeah.
on grass, it's all in nothing and get up in the air. Can't savor the takeoff.
You know, I'm going to come. I was coming at an angle to that road. I'm going to come from like over the dumpster truck there.
Kenny is definitely the prop balancing
Probably right to the
churro.
right, like I always do. Right over the car. Flare it, flare it, flare it.
Beautiful.
Look at that rollout. Steer your feet. Right rudder, right rudder. Right
Butter.
rudder. Holy
Butter.
smokes. Love it.
Dude,
That takeoff was just.
we knew we had something, man.
I'm gonna do that again. Okay. Stay out of the curb.
Gorilla tape. I've drilled holes in them. Yeah.
Those airplane magnets are a son of a gun, huh?
Richard S. That was the video, huh? I had Dubro tires on it. Rubber ones. And I'm sure I had to sleeve the
Nice.
axles.
Descent rate. Adding power to maintain it. Oh man, that's sweet. It just rolls and rolls.
This was after really just killing myself on the grass with it. So this was just a beautiful, fun day. And dude, we didn't fly. Come on, dude. Super scale, not going to the left.
And a
too.
high power climb out, I'm doing just like the real guys would. I'm holding a lot of right rudder and a little right aileron to keep the torque at bay.
I'll look it up, Richard, in a
So-
minute. This video is old, bro.
I'm gonna do a slow.
But I wasn't flying
fast
jets at all, so my rudder game was
come
strong,
around.
dude. Eddie K, let me look it up.
And because the configuration of this field we're at today, I'm actually landing with a tailwind. So it's a little faster than it would be normally. But this is how slow your Hawker Hurricane 4.5-pound airplane can go, folks. And this is how small a space you can really deal with. All right,
Hold on a
Cut the
minute, y'all. I
power
think I
back
got
a
a
lot.
package coming.
getting my sync, pouring the power on, gonna maintain that level.
Let me see what it is. Maybe.
I'm adding it on so I don't stall. I'm really flirting with it. Got lucky there, but I'm sticking with it. Well, good landings are made by even better approaches. I really like a little more space to set up a really good approach. I'm really having to work the throttle a lot to keep things how I want it. Up pressure, up pressure, up pressure, up pressure.
Floaty. There, get that.
Oh wow, did you hear that scuff? That wing.
It might have been before that, Eddie.
I actually ran out of elevator on that one, and bounced.
Eddie, I
was
think
going
that
a little
was
too
before
slow
then.
rather than flying it down, and you saw it.
Let me try to look it up.
I ran out of back pressure, so I didn't. What that tells me is I didn't have enough throttle on or airspeed.
Beautiful.
That
Can't
was
get any better
perfect.
than that. Even your pilot was smiling.
I need brakes.
11 years ago. No,
I
man, that's
normally use a
E-Flight.
curb to brake or a car.
That's E-Flight. 11 years, dude. I've been doing this since 2012, you guys. On YouTube. We didn't really have cameras yet at this point.
Big fan. E-Flight Hawker Hurricane 25E.
Dude, so good. So good. Let me. So there really are a lot of features out here to play on. This is just one little downhill and off camber bit. Plenty of power to get the FJ 40 up there. Nope. I'll just leave it on in the back, I guess. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Been a minute. Yes, sir. FMS and their silly 10% off Black Friday nonsense? What do you mean? Whatever it is, use my links, G. You guys do. I appreciate it. Ha. Feels like it was yesterday. Yeah, man. You know, we didn't have a good camera, but we thought we would give people what we wanted to see, which was actual landings and takeoffs and stuff like that. You know? So that's what we did. And we didn't have a good camera, so it didn't matter. Yeah, dude, the park with the Belleville with the power line flying under there like airplane limbo. That was amazing. In the Zero video, you can see a slow-mo of me doing a backward somersault and my feet in the air so the plane didn't hit me at the end of the runway. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, that's really what I should do. It's all I wanted to do in the first place. The thing with those shops was to like allow us to do what we want to do, which is in an official capacity, you would call it make marketing content, but make videos and play with this stuff. That's what I want to do. That's what I wanted to do. YouTube wasn't enough on its own, so you got to do something else. Well, at least let's stay in the RC game at least. All right, cool. Let's do shops. Let's go. You know, the irony. I mean, good time. Average age of our club is about 91. Michael Bear says he's the young guy. My word. Philip says first channel, almost 1 million views. It was just a place to unload large video files for free back then. Yeah. Nice, Richard. I always watch videos before mating to get that sight picture. It helps tremendously. That's how I come across your flight video. I hear you. And that's why I think my channel is smaller than some of the big guys, is because it's like truly the discerning pilots who are watching the stuff to decide if they want it or how to treat it when they got it already. You know, we're an hour and 15 in, guys. I'm thinking 10, 15 more minutes probably. And I'm going to call it. Nice, Mike. Taught about 18 of them at your club how to fly. That's cool. I don't know how many views my channel has. Does it say? Six. Yeah. That's it. That's crazy. You got 1 million. If you said you weren't really trying to, I've been trying to. I watch your channel and then click quick on a new bind and fly. That's what's up. That's what's up. You want to scale out a FMS Toyota Land Cruiser? Say, what do you mean, Fred? Say that again. Oh yeah, watching this one, dude. They're amazing. You get one? $350 for that big dog. I'm having a blast with mine. Was this filmed with a Betamax? Kelly Klein, what are you talking about? It's called art. Are you talking about where it looks bad? That's art. It's art, man. It's art. Sorry for what? Clicking the bind and fly? I ain't mad at you. Keep posting content, everybody. Says Philip. It was filmed with a cell phone on a selfie stick. A gimbal. Uh-oh. Who said the banana thing? I'm mad at you. Now I just about had me a cramp, dudes. Yeah, no, this ain't Betamax. It's this. Wild Bill, thank you so much, man. Thanks so much. Boy, my intentions are good. My execution, not so much, but boy, we'll get it. I have to. I mean, I want to RC all year, so yeah, snow will happen. There's a video of a white 2021 Bronco Traxxas on my channel. That's there's snow around. I didn't eat the banana yet. I don't know if we have any. Uncle Charlie Horse. You son of a gun, you. Is that what you mean? Yeah, floats in the snow are cool. I'm going to probably put the floats back on my big FMS de Havilland bush plane. Sort your salt levels out. I mean, yeah, thanks. It only happens when I'm super, super active. So I'm not too worried about it. That was epic. Backflip and save the sunflower seeds. Yeah, on the Zero video, bro. Dan says his mall is set up with floats. Just needs snow. The Land Cruiser's killer, dude. $350 for a big vehicle is nice. I got a Bob Ross figure for mine now. If you go to my Amazon store, you can see some good options for rock crawler drivers. 7 and 8 inch size characters. They're on my Amazon. It happens in warm weather too. It really, I feel like I know me pretty well. It's really after I've been on my feet all day is when it happens. And like I haven't eaten much. I didn't drink any water. And I've been on my feet all day. Working and playing or whatever. And that's what happens. Yesterday all day on my feet, rock crawling in the morning, worked all day, raced at night, marshaling the vehicles, things like that. Got up this morning, frisbee golfed, raked the leaves, played football, played basketball. Yeah, I got it coming. It's okay. Yeah, water, never touch the stuff. Fish swim in it. I mean, we're here for RC, man, not like, listen, you don't do what I do now if you want to survive. It ain't always the same leg. I earn those cramps. Yeah, man. Burning both ends much? Yeah, a little bit. I don't care. What's life about? Dude, I'm playing with my kid. It's not like I'm out there playing just for me. Right? I mean, my kid is like, let's go play disc golf. I'm like, okay. You're 11. You still like me. Let's go. You know? On air colonoscopy. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh, a Bob Ross figure. Yeah, dude. Bob Ross is driving my. Actually, I can show you, I think. Let me see about pausing this one. We'll go back to this, and then we're going to this. And yo, where are my clips? Nope. Where'd they go, dude? I downloaded a ton of stuff today. Let's try again. Video file. Nope. What? Doesn't make any sense. Man, I thought I had today's in here. Bear with me. I'm trying to just find the Bob Ross deal. Driving. I'm not seeing it. Well, hold on. I'll just send it to me right now. The mirror shot, that was cool. Will Bob Ross fit in the Michigan? Yeah, he ought to. Old school flying for sure, dude. Bob Ross is a little too small for the motorbike. Little too small for the motorbike. Let me see if I can find this. I'll show y'all Bob driving the car if I didn't get rid of it. If it'll let me airdrop and be on TV at the same time. I love the Toyota, dude. Axel, the new Broncos are sick too, man. They look like the old Broncos. That's what makes them cool. That's what makes them cool. I'm waiting on these clips to come over and you guys can see. I think Bob Ross is actually a little too small for this big 1/7 scale, 1/6, 1/7 scale. Toyota. My wife texts me during the show. I don't. It's hard to do it all at the same time. Hold on, y'all. What? I thought I lost you guys for a minute, like all the way. All right, let me try this. Video file. Yo. Where'd you just go? Where did the airdrops go, dudes? What happened? Date created. Date added. Just ask Kenny what button to. Dad, I've been telling everybody that. You did know Bob Ross. Yeah, I gotta get this. Where is my file? Ugh. Oh my gosh. These are not it. Bro. I'm getting frustrated. I don't get it. I'm sorry. And I can't make this smaller to see it. Hold on a minute. Maybe I can. $77.46. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. Sorry, it's taking so long. It's gonna be worth it. I mean, we want to see Bob Ross over here. All right, so Kelly, check out the new tires, Goodyear MTRs, and I got some thick rims. And check out the driver. Do you know that rack on the top, Kelly, is 6 ounces of plastic that I took off? Yeah, the pictures were on my Instagram stories, but of course they're not there anymore because they're stories. Yeah, guys, all you veterans, hope you had a good one. I didn't even know it was really happening. What was it, Saturday? It was all, it seemed like weirdly confusing, but it. On Amazon, bro. I got Bob Ross on Amazon because it's the only place I could get them. I really normally can't stand shopping there. The blue version of the Land Cruiser, yeah, man. I gotta get the leaf springs put on this. When I put the oil in the shocks, it didn't. It was good for like a day, but it didn't. It didn't hold up. It didn't hold up. Happy little trees, yeah. Happy little rock crawling trails. You know what I'm saying? This is just a clip. I haven't even done anything with it yet, so this is raw. Dad was in the Air Force. I was in the Navy. How many of you other guys were served? Yep, Bob Ross, bro. Finally got a driver. I'm so glad. What's up, Craig? I got to change the motor out. I'm going to put a new servo in it. Get the leaf springs on it. I'd like to do lights on the rear. I got a winch I want to throw on there. This thing deserves it. I want to do brass inserts for the tires. I used to have these Patagonia deep dish on there, and that helped a lot. Now that I've got the wheels tucked back under the wheel wells, it's the top heavy is a concern now. Roof rack, I took it off, 6 ounces. You know the door's open. If I want to overland, I'll just put stuff inside. So here's the full speed portion, because I think it looks really cool when you slow-mo it. And of course, this is raw. I haven't done anything with this footage. Not bad for a Betamax, I guess. Yeah, the top will come off if you wanted to. And the doors and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't done blowing the trails off yet, but I just had to get this truck out. It was like before I opened one morning. Those Goodyear MTRs, Kelly, are what's on my Traxxas Defender. They've served me really well, to be honest. Can Bob Ross do it? Yep. No problem. Yeah, I like box back stuff so much. Like this, I'll never take the top off that. I have stuff that I want to put the tops back on. My early, oh yeah, this is the end of the video. I tipped over here. The my early Bronco I have from Axial, it doesn't have doors or the rest of the roof, and I want to figure out finding somebody to help me 3D print it because I want all that. So the Suzuki Jimny, which is the thing that the chassis for the Winnebago came from, it doesn't have the doors on and the top and the sides, and we built them up into golden nugget and put windows in it and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I kind of like the tops. So we still live. I haven't seen a comment for a minute. It says 10:30, 2 minutes ago. So let's see. My wife sent me a text. Full cab. Yeah. On the Suzuki. I got to get it back from my buddy, man. Tony's was putting the windows in. I haven't seen it for a minute, but I got that thing up on big 2.2 Patagonias. I weathered it, painted it. We didn't comment to watch Bob drive. Cool. Boss turned his base camp into a 75 Bronco. Very cool. That one's on sale for $100. Eric Quinn, what are you talking about? The We Live guy? I don't know, but those are the brands. It's NECA. I just put up what I found. So, bro, it's NECA. You're looking at 7-inch dudes and 8-inch dudes. And the 8-inch guys, I think, have like fabric clothes. The 7-inch guys, it's just like molded on, which is cool. I'm not into Iron Maiden, but they have a guy that I'll put it on my store here one of these days on Amazon. But they have a dude who's dressed up in like World War II pilot gear, but he's like a skeleton guy. He's going to be the one that drives my Chevelle Resto Mod oval racer. I'm going to do headlights and stuff and put the X tape on it. I haven't got my Leafs yet, Kelly. I haven't got my Leafs yet. I've been wanting to find them at one of my vendors, but I can't. So I'm going to have to order them direct. Which, you know, that's a thing. I think I'm just going to, in the meantime, throw internal springs inside the shocks to dampen it. Because the oil didn't last for me on mine. Axel, the leaf springs are for the FJ. What is up with the computer? They're for the FJ. I said I was going to be gone in a minute, but I haven't left. So, yeah, guys, look, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Somebody was asking about a Zoom earlier. I don't know if there's an answer for that. It's Sunday. I don't think there'd be a bunch of us, but I could be wrong. Somebody let me know. Dad, love you. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the discs for Rafe. Eddie the Head, Iron Maiden guy's name. Yeah. Oh, Fred just bought 4 guys. Yeah, NECA. NECA is the name of they make a ton of figures. So even if they don't look posable, they are. They just seam them real nice where the articulation happens. Dude, my Bob Ross his hands are on the wheel and the wheel spins. The wheel spins, but his hand stays still. So it's holding him up. I mean, he's in there and the wheel spins. Dude, Bob Ross came with like a stinking easel. There's little miniature paint brushes, like crap I could stick in the back of the vehicle, you know? And this is for, it's got paint on it. It's not real paint. This is for, it goes in between the legs of the easel, and it's for his bucket to clean his brushes. And I remember hearing him clean his brushes. Focus, son. Focus. And he just beat him on the buckets and stuff. So it came with that and brushes and like a couple little like paint tools. And so all those other guys come with stuff too. There's Walking Dead dudes. If you want stuff for crawlers that's like camping and overland, get Walking Dead guy, because you're going to end up with like an axe or a chainsaw, like stuff that makes sense, you know? And I think they live, depending on how much that guy is, I think he's going to be the one that drives my early Bronco. Maybe. Unless he looks better if he looks better in the Toyota, maybe the Toyota. Where he's painting one of the trucks in the woods. Yeah. The patina job. Get Bob on the show. Bob Ross? He's no longer with us, I don't think, is he? So, yeah, that's it. So, guys, if there is ZOO, hit me messenger. Yeah, Dad worked at the TV station where those shows happened at. And yeah, I mean, for a trail truck, it's okay. You know, if you expect a lot out of it, Kelly, then yeah, yours did great with it. I mean, Kelly Klein here in the chat, it was his FJ mostly in that video I did. Not the one I just showed you, but the one like the full edit deal of the RC Fun Park, like we're camping out, you know, Winnebago Tonka truck style. But so Dad, yeah, worked at the station where he was. And then Brock's dad, BK, Dad, check this out. Brock's dad was a graphic designer and made all his books. He had tutorials, books, and stuff you could get to like classes, lessons, tutorials, whatever. So BK designed the books for Bob Ross, the series of how to learn how to paint stuff. If I could get him on the show, I'd get a lot of views. Yeah, probably would. I mean, you know what? That guy was really nice. And somebody said, was it Boss said his story would be an interesting read? I wonder what it takes to make a man so gentle and nice. Could have been tough. I mean, you know, sometimes it's hard things that make you soft. Who knows? Who knows? Was he a veteran as well? I mean, who knows what he saw, man? Raiders are making a comeback, says Roy. Thanks. I'm kind of rooting for the Jets. But man, the Raiders don't like have any coaches or something right now, right? I mean, it's all like he was military. Awesome. Was he an Air Force guy too? Like Dad? I should have went Air Force. I went Navy. Which is interesting, growing up in an airplane family, you know. I went Navy. I read some books when I was a little kid. And I think it was for school. Because most kids, I'm not just a guy who like reads books. Nothing against it. But I don't, unless I'm like stuck. Like when I was in the Navy, I read books because there was nowhere else to go. And when I've had, I was laid up with a surgery, and I read some books because I couldn't move for a couple weeks. Well, I just couldn't do much. I couldn't drive anywhere. I couldn't do much. 16-9. Golly, low point game. What was it? 55-10 or something? Dallas and the Giants. It was so bad they went over to the other game that was close. Washington and whoever else it was. I forget. Who was playing Washington? That was the Cowboy one, right? I can't keep it straight. Yeah. Seahawks. Yeah, Seahawks in Washington, right? Yeah. I was glad to see him take it. Jets just made a big play. Fun. I always remember this about you guys. Some of you guys will know Todd Breida. He's a Seahawks fan, like a big one, like enough so that I remember that about him. And I think it was just from things he said, like here and there, even online, So I'm always kind of rooting for the Seahawks just because of him, But I like their coach. He's been around forever. I'm not a big, honestly, man. I never gave a rip at all until my kids started getting into it. It's cool. It's cool. Your driver will come with stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, the Chiefs, man, had a bye. That's why homie's in Argentina hanging out with Tara Smith. my little middle girl. She's into her, man, big time. She knows it all. Just like my kid knows all the football guys and their names and their stats and this and that and the other thing. My girl is the same way about Tara Smith, aka Taylor Swift. Pete Carroll's almost 70. He's a nice guy too, man. Like you can tell the vibe is good. Like, man, I've been doing sports with my kids for a while, and the vibe of the coaches when they're you got to lose gracefully, you got to win gracefully. There's a positivity that not like everybody gets a trophy kind of positivity, but just the realization that this is, I mean, it's a game and we're playing to win, and that's all fine, but sometimes you're not gonna, and it's frustrating, man. I get frustrated. I've had bad days too, coaching these kids and being frustrated. But you can just tell when you're watching because they always show these coaches. I mean, it reminds me of watching like Chef Ramsay, like Kitchen Nightmares, when they're ripping up a restaurant, like just like ripping on it. It's almost fun to watch, like an owner just get their butt handed to him, by him. So it's like sometimes you see a coach, and boy, they're just getting their butt kicked week after week after week, and it's just the vibe doesn't look good in the sideline. And I told Rafe, I was like, he ain't gonna be here next year. That coach will not be here. I guess. I'm guessing. Travis is a hot mess. Yeah, I would be too. Good for him, man. Neat deal. Pete Carroll chew $5 of bubble gum per game. That's why he's got them ripped jaws. naval presence. It's right here. Frankie, see you later. Guys, I'm going to roll too. It's been almost 2 hours. I'll talk to you guys later. Check out that Amazon store if you listen. The thing is too, it works just like any other affiliate thing. If you click through my Amazon, even if you go off of my store, it still earns me credit. So I used to say this a long time ago, like if you want doggy shampoo or undershirts, it's cool that's not on my store. You'll still help the cause through the purchase. So it's pretty small on Amazon. It's cool though. Every little bit helps. Thanks so much. There is some weird stuff on there. I haven't paid much attention to it lately, except that I was on there for those drivers. And I was like, dude, I'm going to put those back on. I'm going to put those on the store so I can find them again and remember the name, who makes them, whatever like that, and try to, put some more on there. Test out a couple 7 and 8 inch people and see what I think. I think I really need a 8.5, maybe 9 incher in the FJ, but the FJ on the math is closer to like a 1/7 scale, I think, than 6th. And then same with my early Bronco. They're not big in real life. Even though it's a 10 scale crawler, it's closer to 1/7 scale if you do the math. So I'm going to get a driver sorted for that. And then I know that the driver for a truly 10 scale is going to be even different and probably smaller. So whatever. Stay tuned, guys. You know what? Some of the candid stuff that isn't really for like mass consumption or live forever online, you will see on Facebook and my Instagram. I know I always say RC Pilots Lounge, and for the airplane stuff, for sure, RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group, there's a ton going on. But I don't post my surface stuff there or my shop stuff there. So I want to see you, if you're on Facebook, friend requesting me, follow Ryan Ramsey on Facebook. If you go to the RC Fun Park Facebook page, follow that page too. Not RC Fun Park Hobby Town, the one in California, although you can follow it if you want, but mine, ours, the one in Indiana. That's the one. That's number one. So you can follow them both, but RC Fun Park, it doesn't say Granger yet, but we're going to probably put it on there. So there's a picture of race car and the avatar, and you'll know because you'll see me in there all the time. I'm posting, Ryan Ramsey's posting in there, and I post through that page too. So for the surface stuff, the rest of it, just to follow me as a person. I guess I'm a personality. I've been doing it a minute, so there's multi-facets. Don't just do the RC Pilots on Facebook group. Go ahead and do it, but do Ryan Ramsey. Don't do Pilot Ryan Media on Facebook because it's kind of a dead page that just has to exist. Facebook for me is a crazy mess. I've got a lot I have access to and kind of run. But let me show you. This is the one that you want. And it's the avatar you're used to seeing. So let me see. Yeah, I got access to some stuff. So the one you want, when you go there, I've got 2,500 followers, and there's the avatar that you recognize, and the screen cap of the Facebook page is the Carbon Z. Hey, Casey, is the Carbon Z Cub at Winnemac. So if you follow Ryan Ramsey and it doesn't say Pilot Ryan next to it and it doesn't have the Cub and stuff, I'm trying to make it where y'all can maybe see it. There you go. If it doesn't have the Cub and say Pilot Ryan next to it, don't do it, because it's either me, it's the private one of my family, which I'm never on, and I wouldn't let you in anyway. I just don't do it. And focus. And I just won't see what you do. So if you friend me up or follow me on that one right there, that's the personal one that exists, so I can be all over RC. And that's the way people message me when they want to buy something, or and me ship it, or if they've got questions, whatever like that. Let's blow up my Facebook, guys. I think, and Facebook it's hard to put a finger on how they're operating, but they pay out too. So I may post some native videos there as well. I don't know. But that's what I do everything from. Like when I'm posting, sharing things and stuff to the RC Fun Park page and things like that, you know, that's what's up. Oh, Big Jim. Yikes. It's close now. Guys, I'll talk to you. You guys know how to find me. Messenger, DMs on Instagram, YouTube comment sections. Let's go. Appreciate you. Love you. Thanks for coming by. I think this worked out for our first Sunday night. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. You know what? I see my buddies. I want to see if I can see them all. How do you do it? Because I know I've seen it. I think they're looking on YouTube when they do it. I don't know how to do it. I want a list. I'll just try to scroll through. Oh my gosh. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. Guys who super chatted, thank you so much. Members of the channel, thank you so much. Fred Barron RC, thanks for the super chat. Spencer, thank you for the super chat. Rights, I saw you in there somewhere. Big Jim, you were in there. Dad was in there. Thank you so much for your support, guys. CVO Hobo, thank you so much. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm going to figure out how to see them all. Check out the merch store. Get some beef sticks. You're shopping, your Amazon, your Christmas time. Think of me, guys. Appreciate it. Go watch some old videos if I ain't making new ones. They're not bad. Wild Bill. Thought I mentioned it. Thank you for the super chat, Wild Bill. Sometimes I think things and thought I said them. Boy, there's a lot of comments. All right. Looking at the Husky Ultimate. What do you think? It's a good plane. I did videos on, I think, all of the Huskies. I'm not sure if I did that one, but the Husky before the Ultimate, I flew it on 6S anyway, because who has a 5? So you can get a good idea. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good plane. 1800 millimeter. Brian Chambers, thank you so much as well for the super chat. Guys, thank you for your support. RC Air Training Command. Man, maybe I should watch some of those. You see, after long enough, you see why not everybody makes it forever. All right, guys, appreciate it. Pray for me. You know what I mean? Yep. My family, the whole thing. Let's go. Pray for the world. All right, y'all. Let's go. Out here in 5. Hanger rats forever. 3 later. You're too good to be forgotten. We'll see you next time. Bye now. Boom.